You walk up main on attack. As you press your ultimate and take space, an enemy catches your eye. In a split second, you lock on each other. Both of you, one click away from winning the fight. You get ready to shoot, but then, nothing comes out. Hi, I'm qrile, your resident crackhead, and I'm here to answer a question. Can you win a game in a hero shooter without ever shooting? Oh my god, dude, I don't know how to win this.
We're playing Ultron. We're playing Ultron, bro.
You shut the fuck up, dude.
Good pick.
I got TP. We C9. Oh my god, we see. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's establish the rules. I have to win a full competitive game with my gun unbound. I must solo queue. Any heroes that effectively function the same even after losing the ability to shoot are disqualified. Heroes like Penny, Thing, Daredevil, Atom, Rocket, Iron Man, and Black Panther, to name a few. Melee heroes like Iron Fist, Wolverine, Thor, and recently added Black Cat are also disqualified because their mouse one is also their melee button. Seems pretty straightforward, right? Wrong. Most of the cast in the game is now unplayable. Any supports to shoot to heal can't be played, DPS struggle to kill anything, and 90% of the tanks are useless. Everything I would normally do to win is now infinitely harder. I can't chase kills, I can really only ult once a round, and any long-range fights are impossible. So what can I possibly do to win? As you can guess, a normal game of Rivals would just be impossible with this challenge. You just can't make enough impact with these limitations. Although, if I play a bit differently and base my gameplay off creativity and sneakiness, I might be able to make something work. But what would that look like? Well, let me show you game 1 of 3rd round on Human Torch. My team pushes up and dies, letting the enemy take space, a pretty normal play. But this gives me an opportunity. Due to not being able to shoot as Human Torch, I need to position myself for success. The correct move is always to play with my team, putting pressure on the enemy backline to make the supports look at each other, which removes healing to the tanks and DPS. And then, you win. But this isn't a correct game. Immediately, I noticed after we lost the fight, I predicted they would get greedy and try to push up to finish kills. Noticing an opening, I rushed to get in a position above their line of sight so the supports couldn't see me. For those who don't play Human Torch, stacking your fireballs on the ground and diving on top of them allows you to one-shot heroes below 275 HP. Knowing this, I baited the lost fight to get the enemy to push right into my trap. Using my fireballs, I was able to stack them all in the choke and dive their gambit to secure the first kill of this challenge. But this requires me to do that every time I want to get a kill. So how can I make it work? This strategy creates 3 problems I need to solve. I'll explain how I solve them later in the video, but for now, let me introduce you to problem 1. Once people are already aware, they just avoid my trap altogether. It turns out the plan fell apart the second the enemy demonstrated any sort of object permanence. If they fall for this. What? No! Seeing a massive pile of fire on the ground is honestly something you only fall for once. It isn't exactly inconspicuous. Without my main source of finding kills, I'm kinda just useless. Which leads me to problem 2. How do I secure kills without a main source of damage? I need to find a hero that can survive without needing to shoot, and has consistent impact on the game. Which leads me to problem 3. Actually finding that hero. I ended up losing game 1, but that's okay. The game was close, and surely the next couple games I'll win, right? Right? What do you mean there's still 15 minutes left? So I'm pretty sure I've established that this challenge is pretty hard. But you know, I wouldn't have made this video if I didn't actually do it. And I did. I ended up losing 11 games in a row until on my 12th, I won. But those 11 games weren't all for nothing. I wouldn't have been able to win if I didn't lose those games. Before I show you how I succeeded, it's important to show you how I failed. Throughout those games, I was testing other roles and other heroes I thought were viable. Like this game, I tried to play Mantis thinking maybe support would help me a little more. But we also had an Ultron, and that went as well as you can expect.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm throwing.
The reason I'm picking Mantis here is due to having her healing bound to an ability, so I'm technically allowed to use it.
You look tired.
I can't even make it.
The current score is 1.
We kinda got stomped first half. Second half, my other support swapped to main healer. I went Ultron thinking it would help. Because his ult auto fires, I'm able to kill things without breaking the rules. But my team had already given up.
I'm low-key throwing, so like, look at our fucking heals, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. We're playing Ultron, bro.
You shut the fuck up,
Very
dude.
good pick.
Dude, I can guarantee I had more heals than theirs. I can guarantee it.
A nice deep freeze.
What is two drones gonna do against 2 spam healers? Let me know.
Dude, I can guarantee I had more heals. Watch after this.
Don't mess with the amazing
I am ready to
Spider-Man!
final score.
Well, our game lost.
Well, you can't.
Oh my god. Listen, I totally understand where this guy is coming from, but I ended up having the second most heals in the game. Both me and the other support out-healed the enemy healer despite the comp difference. However, playing that game made me realize something. The support just doesn't work at all. I just felt so helpless as I watched my team literally fall over around me. So I decided I should try playing DPS again, since support felt super team reliant. I figured Wanda was a good pick. She has decent damage outside of losing her primary fire, I can use her right click to 4-shot somebody, and a bonus is that her team up with Doctor Strange still works. Seems like a good idea. Except for one thing. Something I didn't know until after is Wanda actually charges her right click off her primary, so when I went to go flank and inevitably missed half my shots, I'm just sitting there with my dick in my hand due to how long her charges take to come back. These let me heals jump, fuck man,
Us against the world.
Oh my god.
That's what I need. Feeling stronger already.
Stop, y'all. Yeah, I'm stopping Ultron. I swapped to support hoping I could salvage this game, but again, my team gave up first fucking fight. I have never in my life seen supports this alike to Helen Keller. I'm not playing this game out. Time to goon to Judy. Okay, bro. What is wrong with this community, man? Next game, I want to try Wanda again, since I actually have a Doctor Strange for the team up. For once, we win first fight, and for anyone who doesn't know why that matters so much, it's because of something called first fight advantage. When you win the first fight, it usually means you did enough damage to the tanks that the supports couldn't heal through it. That means my ult ends up being ahead of the other DPS players' ults. The trade-off is that their support ults are usually ahead of mine. But since I'm playing Wanda, that really doesn't matter since my ult one-shots. This opportunity is what we call snowballing the enemy, taking any advantage and turning a small snowball into a giant boulder. And in this challenge, any kind of snowball or advantage is the difference between winning and losing. And this game is actually looking really good, and the game cancelled. Are you kidding me? We're doing so good. Surely next game will be better. Yeah, no.
Ear cleaning noises.
Hey!
Okay. Interesting. I generally must be in a CIA study on how far we can break a human, because what the fuck are these games? Sorry about that. About me. So, yeah, I lost game after game after game, and eventually I went back to the drawing board. And after some thought, I asked myself, I didn't need a hero who could survive without shooting. I needed one who could still create value. I figured Strange was literally the best fit. He can still be played without needing to shoot, and bring value to the table with his shield and teleport. He has decently low cooldowns and can still do high burst damage with his E. But if I can't shoot, how will I build charge for my E? This is something that took me a long time to think about. It was really hard to solve, and I spent many days and nights thinking about how the hell am I going to build my charge. And then it hit me. A stroke of genius, one might say. Could even say it was a revolutionary idea, an Einstein of the modern era. I'm binding my mouse 1 to my melee, and I'm just gonna whip him. I know this solution is the equivalent of a monkey bashing a rock on another rock to make loud sounds, but sometimes the solution in life are the easy ones. The very next game, I immediately got the furthest I've ever gotten.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Okay, well, this is kind of working. Nice job, bro. I'm whipping it, bro. There is no fucking way this is working. We took round 1 and won the first fight on round 2. Throughout this challenge, I haven't really been the sole reason we lost the fight. Yes, I'm not technically playing at my full capability, but even without shooting, I'm holding up good numbers. I've matched my DPS in damage and finals, and I'm still tanking normally. Until I ruined our momentum by popping my ult early and dying before it went off. No, that's pretty bad. Some might say that's not a big deal. Well, the problem is, because of my damage limitations, I could genuinely raise a family of 4 before I got my ultimate back. We later lost that round. Despite me throwing, round 3 we brought it back from 99. Just to choke it last fight. Even though I didn't win, this was good. I'm close. Each game taught me something new. Mostly that I hate this fucking challenge, but I was learning to adapt, and the wheel was turning. If I hadn't choked in the last game, we probably would have won. But I didn't let it get to me. It just showed me that I needed to focus more on my team than just chasing kills. So I took that lesson into the next game. Oh, got his ass. I also should start shielding off heals. I just gotta play the support for my team.
I'm
I was peeling. I was shielding off heals. I was putting pressure. Although we were losing, I was playing so much better. Even though I was solo tanking. I am playing the Pain Brothers as solo tank. I was improving. There's one. No way. Thank you, nice. My team ended up stopping the enemy at the end of the 3rd point, meaning I still had a chance. I need my team to lock in, bro. I need my team to lock in. This is so winnable. We got our act together and got 2 tanks winning the first fight. Losing the ability to shoot makes me appreciate the small things, like these annoying fucking bastards. The Namor squids are just completely out of my reach, so all I can do is ping and hopelessly watch as my team takes care of them. We took the first point, making decent time. For some reason, after capping the point, the enemy decided to go in one by one and die and get staggered. So we kept our momentum. We got pick after pick until capturing 2nd point with 4 minutes. And reminder, they didn't cap all the way. So all we need to do is go 130 meters and this challenge is over. Oh, fucking whipping it! Oh. I am pointed downwards, bro. Shit. We need to start focusing targets more, and I need to get a fucking massive eye. Nice. More open, so this is gonna be a good place to eye. No. I got to be. We see 9. We see 9. Oh my god, we see
2, 3.
No way.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. God, I hate these stupid fucking dimensions of this payload. Every game I played felt out of my control entirely. Like this one. Our comp is fine, but my Penny is sitting around the corner literally the whole game killing nothing. Get away from my Penny! Why the fuck she's standing still? What? Okay. Somehow my Penny managed to get less than 3,000 damage the whole game, which is crazy. Like, how would you do so little damage? I just don't understand. Oh shit, you weren't supposed to see that. Usually when I play Rivals, I feel somewhat in control of the match, like I actually have impact. That's why I love tanks so much. But in these games, man, I feel like I'm just rolling the dice to see who has the better team. Alright, I'm gonna take a break from Strange. I'm gonna try him in Torch one game.
Singed, okay?
What the fuck? Damn. That is very true. How does this guy want him for, bro? How is this guy this bad? Dog, I can't use mouse 1 and I'm outperforming this guy. Well, Jeff, please, somebody! How the fuck did you miss your beam? How am I doing better than this guy when he's played DPS, tank, and healer? And I can't shoot. Like, at all. When I do these challenges, usually there's kind of this point where you go, I don't want to play this game anymore, man. It's safe to say I'm at that point. But at times like these, I like to remember a famous quote said by one of our greatest minds. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Anyway, fuck philosophy. I'm gonna go back to Doctor Strange since that worked pretty well. Winners POV. God, I'm so tired.
30 seconds before you attack.
After we lost first point, we were on the back foot, so I decided to switch up to more of a defensive playstyle. I'm coming, Rocket. So I'm running on. Oh my god, my team is rolling them. They aren't even pushing. Oh my god. It's over. So yeah, you can win a game without ever shooting. Which is funny, because you would think I would get flamed more for having 0% accuracy, but literally no one noticed. I guess I did a really good job cosplaying a normal ranked teammate. If you want to help me record these videos, I made a community Discord. I have some plans for some dumb video ideas, but I need goons for that, so come say hi. If you enjoy my content, subscribing goes a long way in telling me so. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Anyways, thanks for watching.